6.6, the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. ABC, PQR. It is given that these triangles are triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. You have to prove that area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to ratio of their corresponding side square. AB by PQ, no, the square of that. AC by PR, the square of that. BC by QR, the square of that. So we have to prove this. I will be using this extensively, so I will need all the criterias. So I am going to just label it over here. So can I say angle A equals angle P, angle B equals angle Q, angle C equals angle R, and also AB by PQ is equal to AC or BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. I am going to use all of this. Okay. What is this one's reason? Corresponding angles of similar triangles equal, and this one is corresponding sides of similar triangle are proportional. So we will be using this. Let's start the proof. So the first step before we do the proof is construction. Construct AD perpendicular to BC and PM perpendicular to QR. AD perpendicular to BC and PM perpendicular to QR. So can I say area, I want area, no, that's why I construct the perpendicular to get half into base into height. So area of triangle ABC can be written as half into base BC height AD. And area of triangle PQR can be written as half into base QR height PM. Take the ratio area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to half cancels BC into AD by QR into PM. Okay. Please understand, I have AD and PM here. I somehow should relate AD and PM to any of the sides, then I'll get side square. See, I already have one side here, BC and QR. If I somehow make this related to side, I will get side square. How do I make it related to side? We just saw so many median problems in the previous section. If I prove this triangle is similar to this triangle, I can say AD by PM is equal to AB by PQ. Yes. So I'll be using that side, this side extensively. So I'm going to use this angle. You can label this as angle B equals angle Q in given and this. Okay. So I'll be using this extensively. Now, what's going to happen here? So I have to somehow prove this triangle is equal to this triangle. I mean similar to this triangle, and I can change AD by PM to one of its sides. So let's do that now. In triangle ABD and triangle PQM, angle B is equal to angle Q. How? Given. We wrote it in given. Why? Because triangle ABC was similar to triangle PQR. We've written it in given. Next, angle ADB is equal to angle PMQ equal to 90 degree. How? By construction, right? So therefore, can I say triangle ADB is similar to triangle PQM? Not PQM, wrong naming. ADB, 90 to the common angle, PMQ. Yes. I don't want AD and PM. AD by PM, I don't want. Now the other option is, do you want BD and PQM? No, I want a whole side. So AB and PQ. So I will take equal to AB by PQ. Let's call this as equation 1. this as equation 2 because I'll be substituting it in that. From given, can I say BC by QR? BC by QR is equal to AB by PQ? Yes, let's call this as 3. How from given? Because AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR equal to AC by PR was in given condition because the two triangles are similar. So I have this as equation 2 and this as equation 3. Substituting 2 and 3 in 1, BC by QR will become AB by PQ, AD by PM will also become AB by PQ. So substituting 2 and 3 in 1. So area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to AB by PQ into AB by PQ. Area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to AB by PQ the whole square. Since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR and we have AB by PQ is equal to BC by PQR equal to AC by PR, I can therefore substitute AB by PQ as BC by QR or AB by PQ as AC by PR, and therefore I can conclude area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to AB by PQ the whole square or BC by QR the whole square or AC by PR the whole square. Hence proved. What does the statement mean? What does the statement mean? What does the statement mean? If I have two triangles, triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2, and let's say this is 3 and this is 7, and I've told you this is similar to this. You can simply write area of 1 by area of 2 is 3 by 7 the whole square, 9 by 49. Without solving, without calculating anything else, you can directly tell the answer. That's the meaning of this theorem. Example 9. The line segment XY is parallel to the side AC of triangle ABC and it divides a triangle into two equal parts of equal areas. This area is equal to this area. This A1 is equal to A2. It's given that A1 is equal to A2. Find the ratio of AX by AB. They are asking you to find the ratio of AX by AB. Okay. So if I somehow prove this triangle, the big triangle is similar to the small triangle, if I prove the big triangle is similar to the small triangle, then I can say ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the squares. Agreed? So this is what we are going to do now. Let's do this. So what all is given first of all? It's given that area of XBY is equal to area of XAYC, and it's given XY is parallel to AC. Because XY is parallel to AC, I can say this angle is equal to this angle and this is the common angle. So XBY is similar to ABY. Agreed? So in triangle XBY and triangle ABC, angle B equals angle B, common, and next angle BXY is equal to angle BAC. Why? Corresponding angles. Those two lines are parallel. So they are corresponding angles. This and this is corresponding. Therefore, I can say triangle XBY is similar to triangle ABC. Criteria AA similarity criteria. Since these two are similar, I can take their areas, area of triangle XBY divided by area of triangle ABC, right, is equal to what? Ratio of their side square. I am worried about AX and AB, but I don't have AX. So I can take BX by AB. BX comes from here. So I can take, there is no AX here. I can only take BX. So BX by AB. So I can say bx by AB the whole square. I can take bx by AB the whole square. But bx is nothing but AB minus AX. I want AX. I want AX. In the question, they want us to find AX by AB. I don't want BX. I want AX. So can I write here AX plus BX is AB? Yes, I can. I don't want BX. I want AX. So BX is AB minus AX. I'm going to substitute that here. So this becomes AB minus AX the whole square, sorry, AB minus AX by AB the whole square. Area of XBY is nothing but A1, this one, and that is nothing but A1 plus A2. Agreed? Yes. A1 is nothing but A1 is equal to A2 given in the question, is given. So this is nothing but 1, this is nothing but A1, this is 2A1. Can I cancel these two? And here AB, split the denominator, AB by AB minus AX by AB square. A1 cancels, 1 by 2 is equal to 1 minus AX by AB whole square. Send the square root that side, 1 by 2 plus or minus 1 minus AX by AB. You have to ignore the negative sign because area can never be negative. Okay, so we'll ignore the negative sign. This will become 1 by root 2. You can just say ignoring negative signs since area cannot be negative. So 1 by root 2 is equal to 1 minus AX by AB. Bring AX by AB this side, it become plus, is equal to 1 minus 1 by root 2. Take LCM. AX by AB, LCM is root 2. So root 2 minus 1. That's the answer. It's not good to leave your answer in the denominator in the form of root, so it's good to rationalize it. I'll multiply and divide with root 2 to rationalize it. So what happens now? Root 2 into root 2, 2 minus root 2 divided by 2. Exercise 6.4, first question. Let triangle ABC be similar to triangle DEF and their areas be respectively 64 and 121. So they have given ABC is similar to DEF and their areas are 64 and 121. EF is 15.4, find BC. Okay, so we know that ratio of area of similar triangles is equal to ratio of side square. That's by the theorem. So I can therefore say area of triangle ABC by area of triangle DEF. You can take any one set of corresponding sides. I'll take BC and EF. You can take more than that also. Since we have only this much to do, we will take this. Square. They have given ABC is 64. 64 by 121 is equal to BC by EF. EF is what? 15.4. You have to solve this. Ignore negative sign. Okay. Square root comes inside, becomes 8. 121 square root is 11. BC by 15.4. BC is equal to 8 by 11 into 15.4. BC is therefore, solve it, 11.2 centimeters. Question 2. Diagonals of a trapezium ABCD parallel to ABCD with AB parallel to CD intersect each other at O. If AB is equal to 2 times CD, AB is equal to 2 times CD, or AB by CD is 2 by 1, okay. Find the ratio of the triangle AOB and COD. First you have to prove AOB is similar to COD. How do we prove? This is vertically opposite angles. This angle is equal to this angle. We have done the same problem in the previous exercise while proving similar triangles. So why is this angle equal to this angle? Because alternate interior angles, AB is parallel to CD. So first we will write down that part. In triangle AOB and triangle COD, what can we say? Angle AOB is equal to angle COD. Why? Vertically opposite angles. Next, angle ABO is equal to angle ABO is equal to angle ODC. Why? Alternate interior angles. Therefore, we can say triangle AOB, nothing double single, is equal to AOB, nothing single double, COD. Okay, now since not equal to, this is similarity, so put similar. Now we know that ratio of areas of similar triangles is equal to the ratio of their side square, right? So write down that statement, ratio of areas of similar triangles is equal to ratio of side square. State the theorem, or you can write it in how I wrote it in the previous question. So now this will become area of triangle AOB to area of triangle COD. AOB by COD, since they are similar, since these triangles are similar, I can use any of their side square. Can I use AB? Yes, I can. Can I use CD? Yes, I can. So what is AB by CD? We already know over there 2 by 1 because it's given. So 2 by 1 the whole square. So your answer is 4:1. Question 3. ABC and DBC are two triangles on the same base BC. This is the same base BC. On this we have triangle ABC and triangle DBC. Show that area of ABC, area of this triangle by area of DBC is equal to AO by DO. Ma'am, we learned that ratio of similar triangles is equal to ratio of their side square. Then where's the square? Please observe, AO and DO are not the sides. AC, AB, BC, DC, DB, BC are the sides. So don't get confused with that. Okay. So now we are going to do one small construction in this question. Construct AM perpendicular to BC and DN perpendicular to BC. So construct AM, draw AM perpendicular to BC and then draw DN perpendicular to BC. Okay. Now here what we have to do is we are going to take area of ABC and area of DBC. They've asked for that ratio. So area of ABC, we started the solution. Area of ABC by area of DBC. Area of ABC, half into base into height. Let the base be BC. Then what will be the height? AM. And for DBC, half into base BC and height DN. Half BC cancels. I have AM by DN. But in the proof they want AO by DO. If I somehow prove AM by DN is equal to AO by DO, my problem's done. Now the question here is, how do I prove AM by DN is equal to AO by DO? So if I want to say AM by DN is equal to AO by DO, I have to prove this triangle and this triangle are similar. How do I prove that? This is 90, this is 90. And these two are vertically opposite. By AA, can I say AMO is similar to DNO? Yes, I can. So in triangle AMO and triangle DNO, angle AMO is equal to angle DNO equal to 90 degree, and angle AOM is equal to angle DON. Reason, vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Therefore, we can say triangle AMO is similar to triangle DNO. Reason being AA similarity criteria. Because these two are similar, I can therefore say, what can I say? I want AM by DN. So, AM by DN. In the question they want AO and DO. So, AO and DO is equal to AO by DO. Reason, corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional. So, let us call this as 1 and let us call this as 2. From 1 and 2, we can therefore say area of ABC by area of DBC is equal to AO by DO. Question 4. If the areas of two similar triangles are equal, prove that they are congruent. They are just similar triangles. They are not congruent triangles. What does this mean? See, congruent triangles are exactly same triangles. Similar triangles are not exactly same. They look similar, meaning they are zoomed in or zoomed out versions of each, enlarged or diminished versions of each. Congruent figures, every congruent triangle is similar. All congruent triangles are similar. But are all similar triangles congruent? No. But what if I tell you area of this is equal to this and they are similar? Then can I say they are congruent? That is what we have to prove. So I repeat, all congruent triangles are similar, but all similar triangles are not congruent. So here we have two triangles, ABC and PQR. It is given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. It is also given that area of ABC is equal to area of PQR. We have to prove that ABC, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So proof, it's an easy proof. Because triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, this is given. So now since they are similar triangles, we know that ratio of area of similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the side square. So can I say area of ABC by area of PQR is equal to AB by PQ the whole square is equal to BC by QR the whole square is equal to AC by PR the whole square. Now it is given that area of ABC and area of PQR are equal. So I can cancel this and put 1. See, while writing this, you should write the reason, write that theorem or write down ratio of areas of similar triangles is equal to the ratio of their sides square. You should write that down. So this becomes 1. So 1 is equal to AB square by PQ square equal to BC square by QR square equal to AC square by PR square. So now taking one at a time, AB square is equal to PQ square. AB square by PQ square is equal to 1. So can I say AB square is equal to PQ square? Can I say AB equals PQ? Yes, I can. What happened to plus or minus? Plus or minus won't be included here because side lengths cannot be negative. Similarly, BC square, I take BC square and 1. So BC square by QR square is equal to 1. BC square is equal to QR square. BC is equal to QR. Next, AC square by PR square is equal to 1. AC square is equal to PR square. AC is equal to PR. Now in the two triangles AB, I'll just redraw the figure. You have it in your page, you don't have to redraw it because mine's on top. ABC and PQR. So now we have proved that AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR and AC is equal to PR. By SSS congruence, can I say ABC is congruent to PQR? Yes, I can. So therefore, we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, reason being SSS congruence. Question 5. D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA of triangle ABC. So first let's draw the triangle ABC. D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC, F is the midpoint of AC. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. Okay. So now what is given in the question? Please write down given D midpoint of AB, E midpoint of BC and F midpoint of AC. Okay. So now while doing the proof, see here, this is a midpoint and this is a midpoint. If I join two midpoints, what happens? The line becomes parallel to the third side. So this side becomes parallel to this side. Agreed? And also EF is half of AB. EF is half of AB. We have learned that in midpoint theorem. So if I take two midpoints and if I join it, this line becomes parallel to this line, and whatever this length is, if this is BC, this is half BC. Line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle becomes parallel to the third side and is half of the third side. Okay, so let's do the proof. Can I write EF is equal to half AB? Yes, I can. Can I similarly write DE is equal to half AC? Yes, I can. Can I then write DF? DF is equal to half BC. Can I? Yes. Therefore, can I rewrite this as EF by AB is equal to 1 by 2. Can I rewrite this as DE by AC is equal to 1 by 2? Yes, I can. Can I rewrite this as DF by BC is equal to 1 by 2? Sides, all of them are proportional to the same quantity. They all are proportional. Can I therefore tell DEF is similar to ABC? Yes, I can. Now, you have to be careful in your naming. I am going from EF, then I am going to DE. So, EF, DE and then DF. So, EF, DE, then DF, and this one is going from AB, then AC and then BC. So, who is similar to whom? Go in the order of 1, 2, 3. FEB, triangle FED is similar to triangle BAC. So now these two are similar. Why? Reason being SSS similarity criteria. Now can I say, using the theorem, ratio of similar triangles areas is equal to ratio of their side the whole square. So area of DEF, FED all are same. So triangle DEF, ordering names matters when you write the similarity. In area it's fine. By area of triangle ABC is equal to, you can take any one of their sides, correct? So EF by AB the whole square. EF by AB the whole square, 1 by 2 the whole square. Answer is 1:4. Question 6. Prove that the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding medians. So, there are two triangles here. They are telling you prove that the ratio of the two triangles, areas of the two triangles is equal to ratio of their not side square, median square. So what do you have to draw? Draw the medians. Fine. So it is given that AM is the median of triangle ABC, and it's also given that PN is the median of triangle PQR. So M is midpoint of BC, N is midpoint of QR. And it's also given that triangle ABC is already similar to triangle PQR. You have to prove that area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to AM by PN square. So proof, it is since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, can I say area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR, we already know, is equal to AB by PQ square. Reason being, ratio of area of similar triangles is equal to the ratio of their side whole square. You have to write the reason here. Okay. So now if I somehow prove AB by PQ is equal to AM by PN, can I do the problem? Can I solve it? Yes, I can. How? We have already done this in the previous exercise. Because triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, can I say AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. I don't want this AC by PR. I am going to do this. I am going to use SAS. I am going to prove this side by this side, only BM by QN, and I am going to prove using B equals Q. I am going to use SAS and say this triangle is similar to this triangle. We have already done this in the previous exercise, so you should know by now. So I want only BC by QR. What am I going to do now? Add a half. Yes. So now what happens? AB by PQ is equal to BM by QN. Also angle B is equal to angle Q. Reason for this, corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional. Reason for this, corresponding angles of similar triangle are proportional. Can I therefore say triangle ABM is similar to triangle PQN, reason being SAS similarity. Now I can write AB by PQ, AB by PQ. Why AB by PQ? Because I have AB by PQ here. You can take any side. AM by PN, because that's what we want, the median. So now let's call this as 1 and let's call this as 2. From 1 and 2, in the place of AB by PQ, I am going to substitute AM by PN. Area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR. So instead of AB by PQ, I am going to put AM by PN, the whole square. Hence proved. Question 7. Prove that the area of an equilateral triangle described on one side of a square is equal to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on one of its diagonals. See, this is a square. Prove that area on equilateral triangle on one side of the square. Let's say this is the equilateral triangle. So let's call this PQRS. This will be the diagonal. So another triangle is described on this side. This is obviously diagonal is longer than the side lengths. So equilateral triangle here. So this triangle, let's call this as A and let's call this as B. Area of an equilateral triangle described on one side of a square. So area of triangle APQ is equal to half the area of the equilateral triangle described on the diagonal. Diagonal we can name it as this SQB or BSQ. Half the area right? Okay. How do we do this? If the side length is A, if the side length is A, side length is A, side length is A, side length is A, what will be the diagonal length? First of all, let side length be A. Let side length be A. Yes. So what will be the diagonal? Diagonal SQ will therefore be what? This is a right angle triangle. SR square plus QR square is equal to SQ square. So SQ square is equal to SR square plus QR square. SQ square is equal to A square plus A square. SQ square is equal to 2A square. SQ is equal to plus or minus, minus ignore because side length cannot be negative, root 2A. So this became root 2A. In the first exercise we learned that every equilateral triangle, all equilateral triangles are similar. So can I say, since all equilateral triangles are similar, we can say that APQ, triangle APQ is similar to BSQ. Why? Because, why they are all similar? Because all of them are 60, 60, 60. All of them are 60 degrees. So I can therefore say, triangle APQ is similar to triangle BSQ. AAA criteria, all angles are 60 degree. So since all angles are 60 degree, can I say area of triangle ABQ by area of triangle BSQ? You can take all of them are equal. So ratio of the sides square. Let this be PQ. Okay, PQ. So all of them are AAA. Yes, all are AA, and here everyone is A root 2, A root 2, A root 2. So take any corresponding size. Let's say AP by BS whole square. So AP is the top ones. So A square by root 2, or you can write this as A by A root 2 the whole square. So area of APQ by area of BSQ is equal to AA cancel, 1 by root 2 the whole square is 1 by 2. Send BSQ that side. Area of APQ is equal to half the area of BSQ, which is what we want. Question 8. ABC and BDE are two equilateral triangles such that DE is the midpoint on BC. Ratio of the areas of the triangles ABC and BDE. See, they have given that ABC and BD are equilateral triangles. So since ABC and BDE are equilateral triangles, can I say triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDE? What's the reason? AA similarity criteria. How? All angles are 60 degree. In equilateral triangle, all angles are 60 degree. Okay. So here they are asking you D is midpoint of BC. D is midpoint of BC. So if you try to draw this figure, ABC D is midpoint on BC. So I have to create a BDE. You can create it anywhere, up or down. I will create it here. Fine. Okay. So D is midpoint of BC. So can I write BD is equal to half BC. So now if each one is AAAA, what happens to BD? Half A. BE half A. DE half A. So BD is half A, and let all these be AA. So you can write down let AB be equal to BC equal to AC be equal to A, and then BD equal to, therefore BD equals half A. I'll just write it. Let AB be equal to BC equal to AC equal to A. See, you have to observe by now, in all equilateral questions, I am generalizing the side A, because in equilateral triangle, your naming will be in all directions. ABC is similar to PQR, ABC is also similar to RQP, ABC is also similar to QRP, any naming. In equilateral triangle, however you turn the figure, all of them are similar. So it's better to generalize the sides and then write, because all of y'all might take different orders. Okay, so all are A, so this BD equals half A. So we can also say BD is equal to DE equal to BE equal to half A. Now in the question, they want area of ABC by area of BDE. We already proved that they are similar. So I can say ratio of their side squares. AB by DE the whole square. AB by BD. AB by BD the whole square. AB is A, BD is half A square. So it becomes 2 by 1 whole square. Answer is 4:1. Therefore, area of ABC is to area of BD is 4:1. Question 9. Sides of two similar triangles are in the ratio of 4:9. So they have given that the ratio of the sides is 4:9. Area of these triangles are in the ratio of. So what will be the ratio of the areas of similar triangle? It's nothing but ratio of side whole square. So 4 by 9 whole square, 16 by 81. So answer is 16:81, option D.